Hey, they're on our side. Stop that. Stop attacking our allies. Not bad. Guess that's why they call you the ultimate life form. I knew we could count on you. Okay, let's go. Almost there. Time for a showdown. Jump! Shadow, it's dangerous past here. Be careful. What is this place? Say, that should be useful. Ah! Shadow, look. Woo! Ah! What do you think you're doing? You're going to crash. Trust me, you don't want to fall here. Have you tried going up? Think you can make it down there? Hey, that thing looks breakable to me. Go ahead and break that thing. Try not to break that, all right? Look down. There's another drop here. Be careful. You lose 10 rings if you get hit. If you run out of rings, taking a hit will really ruin your day. Hey, see those rings? You know what to do. Nice move, Shadow. I knew we could depend on you. There's still more to go. Don't get overconfident. Looks like you're halfway there. Stay focused. There are still a few stragglers. Keep it up. One more. Only one more. That's all of them. Hurry. Let's finish this. We've got to finish what we came here to do. I wonder what kind of jewels they'll pay me with this time. The command window in the lower right-hand corner shows what moves and weapons you have available. Serving the side of justice will fill your blue gauge, and being evil will fill up your red gauge. When one of the gauges is full, then your true power can be tapped into. You can make use of your hidden power by pressing the triangle button when your gauges are full. You can make use of your hidden power by pressing the Y button when your gauges are full. You can make use of your hidden power by pressing the Y button when your gauges are full. Awakening your sense of justice will let you teleport with chaos control. Unleashing the power of evil lets you destroy things around you with Chaos Blast. Keep hitting him to charge up your gauge, and then use Chaos Control to alter the flow of time. Chaos Control can make it very easy to overshoot an objective, so be careful, okay? When you come across a target, press the circle button to stop. When you come across a target, press the X button to stop. When you come across a target, press the B button to stop. Chaos Blast is really powerful, so don't let any gun soldiers get injured by friendly fire. You can use your high-speed light dash move by pressing the circle button when you're near some rings. You can use your high-speed light dash move by pressing the X button when you're near some rings. You can use your high-speed light dash move by pressing the B button when you're near some rings. You can take out nearby enemies by pressing the X button in mid-jump to perform a homing attack. You can take out nearby enemies by pressing the A button in mid-jump to perform a homing attack. You can take out nearby enemies by pressing the A button in mid-jump to perform a homing attack. You should be able to use your homing attack to get through here. Time to time, make sure to stop and use the right analog stick to look around. Time to time, make sure to stop and use the C stick to look around. Time to time, make sure to stop and use the right thumbstick to look around. Just to remind you, the square button is used for attacking, and the circle button does other special actions. Just to remind you, the B button is used for attacking, and the X button does other special actions. Just to remind you, the X button is used for attacking, and the B button does other special actions. Don't worry, you can make it if you jump as high as you can and grab onto the edge. You know that you can change your mission character by going to the pause menu, right? You can also change them just by using the directional buttons. You know that you can change your mission character by going to the pause menu, right? You can also change them by just using the control pad. You know that you can change your mission character by going to the pause menu, right? You can also change them just by using the directional pad. You know you can swap weapons, right? Just press the circle button. You know you can swap weapons, right? Just press the X button. You know you can swap weapons, right? Just press the B button. Try holding the R2 button to stay facing forward while moving. It should help you fight enemies. Try holding the R button to stay facing forward while moving. It should help you fight enemies. Try holding the R trigger to stay facing forward while moving. It should help you fight enemies. These walls look just about perfect for doing a triangle jump. Press the circle button while running to perform your sliding move. Press the X button while running to perform your sliding move. Press the B button while running to perform your sliding move. You know how to use those cannons, right? Just hop on in, line up the sights, and take out anything that comes your way. For lock-on weapons like that, hold the square button to set your aim, and then release it to fire. For lock-on weapons like that, hold the B button to set your aim, and then release it to fire. For lock-on weapons like that, hold the X button to set your aim, and then release it to fire. The alien weapon looks like it can suck in rings and small creatures. How about borrowing it for a little bit? It looks like you can operate it by using the square button. How about borrowing it for a little bit? It looks like you can operate it by using the B button. How about borrowing it for a little bit? It looks like you can operate it by using the X button. Those optical weapons aren't just ordinary lasers. They can also refract off surfaces. Give it a try. You can pick up and throw things like containers and bombs by pressing the circle button. You can pick up and throw things like containers and bombs by pressing the X button. You can pick up and throw things like containers and bombs by pressing the B button. Things on the ground that look movable can probably be lifted up by using the circle button. Things on the ground that look movable can probably be lifted up by using the X button. Things on the ground that look movable can probably be lifted up by using the B button. It looks like you might be able to grind on that. Press the circle button while grinding to gain some speed. Press the square button to fire your weapons. Press the X button while grinding to gain some speed. Press the B button to fire your weapons. Press the B button while grinding to gain some speed. Press the X button to fire your weapons. While grinding, use the left analog stick and jump in order to get onto other rails. While grinding, use the control stick and jump in order to get onto other rails. While grinding, use the left thumbstick and jump in order to get onto other rails. Looks like you can take control of this gun vehicle. Press the circle button to get in and out. To drive, use the left analog stick to steer and use the X button to speed up. Looks like you can take control of this gun vehicle. Press the X button to get in and out. To drive, use the control stick to steer and use the A button to speed up. Looks like you can take control of this gun vehicle. Press the B button to get in and out. To drive, use the left thumbstick to steer and use the A button to speed up. A gun-armored military vehicle. You should be able to break your way through, no problem. That's a gun combat vehicle. Use its powerful weapons to blast your way through the enemies. Well, how's it going? You look a little beat. You probably know this already, but if the game ends during all this, you have to start all over. Now be careful. Go and find that goal ring. So, Shadow, how you holding up? You're doing great. Only 4 stages left. Omega, cut it out. Don't you have anything better to do? Good luck, Shadow. You can use this to return to previous locations. Shadow, I think you should use that. Shadow, hop in. This place is a raging inferno, too. I think we should help out. Gunn appears to be conducting research on the alien creatures. This is a pretty handy turret, but even a whole army of them won't be enough in the end. This is a save point. You'll return here if you end up messing up big time. Pressing the circle button while atop a save point will teleport you to other save points you've touched. Pressing the X button while atop a save point will teleport you to other save points you've touched. Pressing the B button while atop a save point will teleport you to other save points you've touched. That's a dash ring. Pass through it to gain a quick burst of speed. This cage is locked. Look for some kind of switch. It's gotta be nearby. It looks as though this cage has been locked by those gun soldiers. This cage is locked. I'll bet that those black creatures are the ones who did it. Grab onto the handle and use the reel to keep moving. This container seems different from the others. I don't think it's breakable. That container is too heavy to lift. This is a weapon container. If you break it, you'll be able to get the weapon out. That's a bomb. Try not to get caught up in the blast. You can pick up that bomb and use it to attack the enemies. This is a rocket. If you grab hold, it'll fly you off someplace. This is a parachute. You can fire your weapons as you slowly descend toward the ground.
あれはバルーン。お宝がしまってある空中倉庫よ。
This is a switch. Might as well press it and see what happens. That's a target switch. You can trigger it by firing one of your weapons at it. You can use your dark spin along the terrorist transport system by pressing the circle button. You can use your dark spin along the terrorist transport system by pressing the X button. You can use your dark spin along the terrorist transport system by pressing the B button. Earlier, I saw some of the black creatures absorb that red substance to escape. We can probably use it. The red streams on the wall work like the others. Just press the circle button while wall running. The red streams on the wall work like the others. Just press the X button while wall running. The red streams on the wall work like the others. Just press the B button while wall running. Have you used a turret before? Use the circle button to get in and out, and use the square button to fire. Have you used a turret before? Use the X button to get in and out, and use the B button to fire. Have you used a turret before? Use the B button to get in and out, and use the X button to fire. That's an alien trap. If you shoot it, it should stop it. If you find the switch, you can turn that fan on. That's the terrorist's weapons stockpile. Use your Chaos Blast to clear it out. Collecting secret keys will let you open up secret doors that are hidden. This is a secret door. You need to find 5 secret keys in order to open it. That's a warp hole. It's linked to another warp hole in a different location. Picking that up will charge your hero gauge to full. Picking that up will charge your dark gauge to full. Putting out the fire will give your hero gauge a boost. Attack nearby or use a wind source. This is a special type of gas used by the terrorists. Inhaling it will increase your dark gauge. That's a heal unit. It has the ability to restore not only living things, but robots as well. While being healed by a heal unit, they immediately lose their will to fight. Another useful purpose for the heal unit is to avoid engaging the enemy. That's a gun-developed cage for capturing the terrorists. Whatever you do, don't destroy it. Jumping within that orange frame at high speed will enable you to get an especially long jump. The red fruits with thorns secrete a toxin. Make sure you don't touch them. Just leave things here to them. Looks like a full-scale offensive attack. There are gun soldiers here too. No funny business now, Shadow. You won't like it when I get angry. That's a gun battle mech. Try not to destroy it, got that? Gun has this area well defended. You can be sure of that. Sure seems like Gun aren't holding anything back by deploying their combat mechs. A black alien patrol. They're agents against the government. Looks like they're sending in their reinforcement units. Shadow, don't let them overwhelm you. Watch out. There's another black alien combat squad over there. They're under attack. We've got to support them. If Gun is holding the line here, then we should help them out. Looks like you're on Gun's most wanted list. I don't know what you did, but be careful. That floating mech is called a Beetle. It's a type of Gun sentry drone. Gun's combat robots have been equipped with anti-terrorist ballistic weapons. That's Bigfoot, a manned combat unit. Looks like they've finally gone into mass production. Those red and black things are alien larvae. Make sure you take them out. That alien worm is one of the black creatures. It hides under the surface to protect itself. Those shields are strong enough to deflect even bullets. Gun won't be happy about it, but you can use their sentry drones as footholds to get past. Those gun sentry beetles have a high-voltage defense mechanism. The bombs that the gun beetles drop have timed detonation, so try to pick them up and use them yourself. That gun robot is equipped with automatic tracking missiles. If it locks on, do your best to evade. That's the gun combat mech Bigfoot. It'll use its Gatling cannons and rockets to help us out. Those black aliens' shields deflect firearms. Use a homing attack to take them out. If you use your homing attack on that group of blackbirds, I think you can make it to the other side. Those blackbirds are hurtling themselves right at us, so look out. Those alien bird creatures can stir up whirlwinds, but you can avoid them easily by jumping. That worm's skin seems impervious to all attacks. It's only vulnerable on its head. That worm is releasing its attackers that are able to automatically lock onto you. Be careful, Shadow. Looks like one of the alien creatures has burrowed underground, so look out. Shadow, try hijacking that Black Arm's flying device. That Chaos Emerald belongs to Gun. We must protect it. This is a hangar for special military craft. It doesn't look like this passage is still in use. Maybe it's some kind of shortcut. They're aiming at us from up above. How about you hop in that turret and give them a little surprise? Let's keep going before Gunn strengthens their defenses. This interior passageway looks like it's under maximum security. You'll probably better off grabbing onto the reel and taking the upper route. It's probably safer to take the upper route. Take cover! If that surveillance camera spots you, you'll be shot at. If the surveillance camera spots you, take cover in the shadows. So then, the lower shelter is where they keep the mother computer. If we try to go through there, I'm sure it will be difficult. Don't fall into the toxic waste that's down there. The walls are closing in! Quick! Use your triangle jump before the hallway is sealed. This cannon vehicle is heavy enough that we can drive through this exhaust duct without any problem. It looks like that cargo transport rail is still operational. Grab onto the pulley and hang on. Hold on to this pulley and use it to make it Hold on to this pulley and use it to make your way down. Watch out for potential ambushes along the way. There are surveillance cameras set up along this passageway. Since Gunn is looking for you, you can't let them discover you're here. Shadow! The black aliens have broken their way through. They've got to be after the Chaos Emerald that's warehoused in the subterranean gun base. We can't let them have it. Can you believe this? They won't even let a top clearance operative like me in. Fine then, we'll just force our way in. Gun security is ridiculously tough past here. We've got to be close to the Chaos Emerald. Protect the Chaos Emerald. Hurry! We've got to get our hands on the emerald before the black aliens do. There's only one government agency that even knows this base exists. Man, what an ugly beast. Finish him off quickly. It looks like the eye is his weak point. Concentrate your attacks there. It's not over yet. Stay focused. Shadow, you did it! That's it. Great job. Just a little more to go. Keep going. You need to climb up that ivy to stand any chance of hitting him. When grinding, you can only fire your weapons forward, so it's best to try to use other kinds of attacks instead. Take out the ground enemies and take their weapons. Jump to avoid the ring of fire attack. When he tries to ram you with his body, that's your chance to counter with a homing attack. I wonder what tomorrow has in store for us. What a repulsive creature. He's the one behind this terrorist plot. Shadow, it's up to you. Attacking the body won't do any good. There has to be a weak spot. Watch his movements. You need to try to figure out what kind of attack he's going to try. Jump to avoid the long sideways boomerang attack. When you see him throw meteors, just don't stand there, run! It looks like running left or right will let you avoid his disc attack. He can teleport himself just like you. Don't lose sight of him. Soon the puppet master will be revealed. We just need to stop him, then it's mission accomplished. Shadow, I believe in you. You've gotta finish this. Hold down the square button to build up power, and then release it to throw the Chaos Spear. Hold down the B button to build up power, and then release it to throw the Chaos Spear. Hold down the X button to build up power, and then release it to throw the Chaos Spear. That's it. The eye. His weak point has to be the eye that's following you. Shadow, it's up to you. Use a series of homing attacks and then perform a light dash. Be extra careful of your timing. That area's full of poison gas. Use the alien vacuum weapon to clear the air. Shadow, am I coming through? Black Doom is waiting for you in the chamber further up ahead. You're strong enough. I know you are. I'm okay, but the fate of the planet is in your hands. There it is. That's the Chaos Emerald owned by the government. This is a light speed circuit. Touch it, and your body is transmitted as electron particles. There's an entry point for the light speed circuit. That red block is a firewall designed to ward off intruders. Watch out. Another firewall! Out of the way! They just don't want us to get in, do they? I even have government clearance, but still can't get in. Aw, stupid walls. There's a ton of searchlights here. You can use them just like you did before. Where are we? What in the world is this? Is this really the main room? The security code exists to rid intruders from this area. Attacking it splits it up into subcodes, so be careful. There's no surface to this world. If you fall off, that's it. In this world, your form is completely electronic without mass. Try touching the searchlight. Look, that beam of light will let us get down safely. Maybe you can ride that light that's flowing upward. Another searchlight. Gun's not gonna like it, but if we smash that guard mech, the light should swing over here. You should be able to use this searchlight to go up. You can probably run up there if you use your spin dash. Oh, Shadow. What a coincidence running into you here. Actually, I'm on a government assignment to track down a Chaos Emerald in the area. How about we both look for it together? Have you spotted the Chaos Emerald yet? The aliens have got to be looking for it too, so we have to find it first. The emerald is up ahead. Let's go. Help me find the Chaos Emerald. He was able to hack into the government's mainframe. Who the heck is he? The president sure doesn't know how to treat his employees right. There are still aliens left. Make sure you get the ones that are in this pit, too. The black aliens are crawling all over the place. Take them out as you slide along. That rubber-like plant growing there looks mutated. I bet it's the black creature's doing. I think those red globs are the remains of the black creature's presence. These ruins are a fine discovery. If these creatures weren't here, I'd be hunting for treasure. I thought this was a river, but it's actually an ancient canal. I can't believe it's still working. The ruins continue along this side as well. I wonder what's up through there. Shall we have a look? It's a terrorist post. Get them! I don't know what they are, but those red blobs seem to be multiplying. Destroy them! Look out for that plant. It attacks with fire. It's some kind of alien organism. When that plant is stunned, it turns into a seed. It looks like you can pick it up. There are aliens down on the ledge below. Shadow, can you jump down there? Hang on to the bar and take out the aliens as you climb down. A massive impact should take this stone wall out. The quickest way to get up here is to use triangle jump. I think you can lift up parts of this floor. There's got to be something underneath. Hey, Shadow. Gun has driven the black aliens into this jungle. Do you want to join me in helping Gun round up the last of them? There are still some enemy soldiers left. Time to buckle down and let's take them all out. There are still a few soldiers left. Eliminate the black aliens. This is the end for the black creatures. There sure is a lot of strange vegetation here.